Okay, so there's always this huge buzz, right, around a big reality TV finale.
Oh, definitely. Especially one like Love Island.
Exactly. And the Love Island USA Season 7 finale, well, it definitely brought the drama, didn't it? And some surprises, some really heartfelt moments, too.
It really did. A lot to unpack.
For sure. So if you felt like you needed a quick catch-up on everything that went down, you're definitely in the right place.
Yeah, we've got you covered.
Our mission today is basically to dive deep into the sources, give you that shortcut to understanding not just, who won.
Right, the prize.
But what really mattered inside that villa? What were the key moments, the insights?
The stuff beyond just the headline.
Exactly. It's all custom tailored for you. So yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right, first things first. The big news. Love Island USA Season 7 wrapped up Sunday, July 13th. Host Ariana Madix revealed the champion.
Yep, the moment everyone was waiting for.
And we had 4 couples left standing at the end. There was Iris Kendall and Pepe Garcia Gonzalez, Nick Van Steenberg and Alandrea Carthen,
Yep.
Amaya Espanol and Brian Arnales, and Huda Mustafa and Chrisely.
A strong Final Four, really.
Totally, but, only one couple could win. And the winners, the ones who got the most votes, were Amaya Espanol, she's 25, and Brian Arnales, he's 28.
There it is, Amaya and Brian.
And that prize moment, it was something. Brian let Amaya pick first.
Yeah, the envelopes. Classic Love Island.
And she picked the one with $0.
Oof, awkward for a second.
Yeah. But then Brian opened his and boom, the full $100,000.
Nice.
And just like you hope they will, they immediately said, yep, splitting it 50-50.
Good move. Always good to see that.
It really is. And the celebration was just chaos in the best way. Amaya got what Ariana called the zoomies.
Yeah, pure joy.
Pure uncontainable energy. And then the whole cast, everyone just jumped into the pool there in Fiji. What a way to end it.
Proper celebration. But, beyond the win itself, Amaya's message afterwards was really striking.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more.
Well, she spoke directly to people who feel misunderstood. She said winning made her feel seen and validated,
Wow, that's powerful.
It really is. And she said her connection with Brian felt so powerful. Her big takeaway message was nobody should ever be tamed.
Mm.
And that there's always someone out there for you who's going to love you for you and appreciate all of your craziness. Don't ever settle for nobody.
Don't ever settle. I love that, especially coming out of that environment.
Exactly. It's fascinating how that intense, sort of curated Love Island world where everything's magnified, it really amplifies that feeling of being misunderstood, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can totally see that. Like, the public scrutiny must be immense.
Right. So getting that validation from one specific person, from your partner, it must feel incredibly profound, almost like pushing back against all that outside noise.
That makes so much sense. And it connects to what Brian said, too, right? About how meeting Amaya just changed everything for him.
Yeah, he said, it turned my experience around ridiculously, which is huge, considering he first coupled up with Andrea Santos back in Kasa Amore.
Oh, right. Kasa Amore, the ultimate test.
Exactly. That twist is designed to cause chaos, introduce temptation. So for him to navigate that, then find such a deep connection with Amaya, it really says something.
It does. It makes their whole story feel, more earned, maybe.
Maybe like a fairy tale, even.
Yeah.
Amaya actually used that word. She called Brian her personal Prince Charming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, said he fills up my cup and embraces the waterfall of my emotion. Made her believe fairy tales are true.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty sweet, especially the waterfall of emotion part.
And Brian totally reciprocated. He called Amaya his piece to this madness.
His piece, I like that.
And he echoed that whole misunderstood thing, too. He said, we are two misunderstood people who understand each other.
That's actually quite beautiful, finding that mutual understanding in such a wild public setting.
It really is. And it makes you think, doesn't it, about that pressure cooker environment of the villa? Like, how does that constant evaluation from everyone, the islanders, the audience, how does that amplify this basic human need we all have for connection, for acceptance?
Well, it really puts it under a microscope.
It seems to show that finding someone who just gets you, it's universal. Even on reality TV.
Absolutely. But hey, it wasn't just about the winners. The other finalists had compelling stories too.
For sure. Let's talk about them.
Okay, so the runners-up. Nick Van Steenberg, he's 24, and Alandrea Carthen. How did they take it?
Well, Nick was incredibly gracious, really generous.
Yeah. What did he say?
He was just gushing about Amaya, actually. Called her the kindest, most genuine person.
Oh, that's nice.
And he specifically mentioned that she was really misunderstood by a lot of people.
Mm.
He seemed genuinely happy that Brian understood her, said he got actual goosebumps talking about it.
Wow, goosebumps. That says a lot about him. And Alandrea agreed.
Yeah, she was right there with him. Seemed like genuine support.
Okay, and then third place, Huda, Mustafa, and Chrisely. Their situation was different.
Yeah, that was something else. A historic first for Love Island finale, apparently.
What happened?
They mutually decided to part ways, break up, before the final speeches even happened.
Whoa. Okay, that is a first. On finale night.
Right. But Huda had this really mature take on it.
Oh, yeah.
She talked about learning lessons to apply to the real world and said that was much more valuable than anything we could have imagined.
That's incredibly self-aware, especially in that context.
Totally. And Chris, in his speech, he really praised Huda, talked about her bravery coming on the show as a mom.
That's right, she's a mom.
Yeah, and he said, your daughter is one lucky girl to have you as a mom.
Wow. Okay, so even though they split, it sounds like there was a lot of respect there.
Huge respect.
Yeah.
And, that kind of mature separation, especially right before the end of a show built on finding a winning couple, it really highlights personal growth, doesn't it?
Yeah, it shifts the focus.
It forces you to ask, what does winning even mean here? If it's not the conventional romantic ending, maybe it's something else. Self-respect. Growth.
That's a really interesting point. A different kind of win.
Exactly.
And then we had the fourth place couple, Iris Kendall and Pepe Garcia Gonzalez. They made it all the way too.
Yep, they rounded out the final four.
And we should also mention the couple voted off right before the finale on July 11th. That was Ace Green and Chel Besant. They'd just become closed off.
Right, they'd made that commitment to each other in the villa. So getting voted off then must have been tough.
Yeah, Chel called it bittersweet, but she also said they still won because they have each other.
Oh.
And she highlighted that the journey still continues with the friends they made too.
Which is another important takeaway, right? Mm. The connections aren't just romantic. Friendships formed in there can be huge too.
Definitely. So Amaya and Brian, they're now part of Love Island history. They follow last season's winners, Serena Page and Cordell Beckham.
Yes, Serena and Cordell.
And the good news is, apparently Serena and Cordell, who won the $100K last July, are still going strong.
That's great to hear. It shows that sometimes these connections really do last outside the villa bubble.
It really does. And speaking of Cordell, remember that advice he gave before season 7 started?
Oh, yeah, that was powerful stuff and so relevant, not just for Love Island, but life in general.
Totally. He urged the new Islanders to just be comfortable with yourself. Be the best you can be.
You don't have to put on the front for anybody. They'll love you for you.
That part really stood out.
It did. He said, so don't try to hide a few things of what you think people may not like, because they might like it.
Such good advice. Because the pressure to conform, especially on TV, must be immense.
Right. And Cordell really hammered it home. He said, don't get in your head trying to create this image for the audience. Just be you.
Just be you. Simple, but so hard sometimes, especially in that situation.
Yeah. It really points to that challenge of staying authentic when you know millions are watching, judging. Mm-hmm. And it connects back to what we were saying about modern dating too, right? And social media pressure.
Definitely.
How does that intense, competitive Love Island environment with cameras everywhere, public opinion swirling, how does that challenge your ability to just accept yourself?
It must make Cordell's advice feel even more critical, like survival depends on it.
Maybe. Maybe the whole point of these shows, pushing people to their limits, is that it ultimately reveals the biggest win isn't the prize, but just managing to stay true to yourself through it all.
That's a deep thought. And for anyone who wants to see how it all played out.
Right, the whole journey.
Love Island USA Season 7, it's available to stream in full on Peacock.
Enjoy.
So, okay, we've really covered a lot here from the finale. We talked about the winners, Amaya and Brian, and their really resonant message about being misunderstood.
Yeah, finding that connection.
To those unexpected twists, like Huda and Chris deciding to part ways with so much maturity.
Right, redefining the win.
And just the lessons learned by all the Islanders, winner or not.
Wow.
It really shows that even on a show designed for drama, the real victories can pop up where you least expect them.
Absolutely.
Right.
And maybe that's the final thought to leave people with. We watch these shows designed for competition, for drama, but what does it really mean to win? Is it the money? Is it the public saying you're the best couple? Or is it more about the personal growth, finding yourself, finding genuine connections like we saw with so many of them?
Finding your peace in the madness, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What really stands out to you when you think about these journeys, both on screen and, well, off? Something to mull over.